It is a great honor to be here with this group of people to open the readings of Libro Traficantes because of what we all stand for. We, all of us here tonight, stand for knowledge, for wisdom, for the magic that's captivated inside books. We stand for democracy and the freedom of a people to be heard. We stand for celebration of heritage, pride in our multicultural past, and for a justice that includes all peoples, whether brown, black, white, indigenous or not. We stand for that which the covers of our books enclose, and for that which is being silenced in certain areas in which we tonight give voice to. I want to read you two short pieces from my book, Curandera, which was published 30 years ago, so when I heard that it was banned, I had to take it down off the shelf and read it again to find out what terrible thing I might have written inside there. I was feeling kind of complimented that they had banned it, but when I read it, I realized they hadn't read it. They hadn't read it. They just banned everything that dealt with the Mexican American Studies curriculum. This short piece was written before the term flash fiction existed, so I didn't know to call it flash fiction, but it was called quality literature. Dr. Dumont, said a quiet voice from the back row of the World Lit class, as the bell rang and the distinguished professor collected his papers to dash from the room. Yes, said Dumont, in his crisp pseudo-British accent, as a hazy face with a name he didn't remember approached him. You said the other day that we could write a critique thing on any author just to get it approved by you first, and I was in the library the other day and they got this real good book by Elena Martinez called Guerra Grita. I wouldn't do mine on that. Elena Martinez. I don't recall the name. She a poetess from Chile? No, sir, she's a Chicana. It's about a campesino family and it's Chicano literature. No, I'm afraid I just can't approve that. Read it if you wish, but for your report, we need quality literature. And Chicano literature simply isn't quality. But this stuff's good, sir. I mean, it's the first stuff I ever seen that really talks about real things. There's writers like Toribio Salinas, and have you read Juan Rivera, sir? No, but why don't you look into Samuel Beckett's On a Tandang Gadot? The French existentialist theater is really superb in its handling of the alienation of the individual in society, the profundity and subtlety in its absurd context magnify the impact of its universal reality. It speaks to the commonest of situations and yet elevates to the philosophically sublime the lowest of human positions. I would think it would be an excellent topic for you. But have you read Inés de León, sir? No, but I really think Beckett's French existentialist theater would provide an almost unlimited opportunity for development and commentary. There's some books that might interest you on it. There's one by Fontaine on the peculiar juxtaposition of characters in Gadot, and there's quite a few references available on the manneristic existentialism evident in Beckett's theater. I'm certain our library would have quite a good bit on it. Well, how about Frank Sanchez, sir? Have you read him? No, but there simply hasn't been any quality Chicano literature. If you must have something in Spanish, try De Rio or Borges or Cervantes. De Rio has been highly acclaimed in Madrid and even Paris, said the professor, examining with slight curiosity the face of the student who he now faintly recalled as having made very poor marks on the last exam, of course. Soledad Cantú has been published in Spain. Could I write on her, sir? Dumont continued to shake his head, gathered his papers under his arm, leaned into the face of the student, and stated emphatically, but it hasn't even been critiqued in the PMLA, and until it's critiqued in the PMLA, I can't say it's quality literature. And the professor walked off into a semicolon as the face of the student became an epic poem. It has now been critiqued in the PMLA extensively. And all of the names, including the names of writers in the story, were changed to protect the guilty because it was not fiction. It was a real situation that happened in the 70s. And I realized that The things that were being written about in curandera in the 70s and the 80s are things that unless we know about them, we repeat. We repeat the mistakes of history, and we sometimes see them happening today. I want to read a very short little piece out of a theatrical thing called Los Corps. There are 5 different voices in there, young and old and male and female. And this one's a young boy who's about to drop out of high school. And it's all in, well, it's part in Spanish. And it points out some of the irony in what are the things that he stands for and he values, and what are the things that the system around him punishes or rewards. No, hombre, ya no voy, aunque abuelita me diga, ese homeroom teacher loco, pinche cagao, ya no puede serme nada, porque yo no me dejo. ¿Y qué se creen? Tan fufurí, tan smart, que se creen, yo no soy tonto, pero me ponen las hardest questions. Yo no soy tonto. ¿Y qué me importa si soy tonto? Mejor que ser loco. They don't like me. Y siempre acusándome a mí. No, hombre, ya no voy. I'm not going to school. Aunque abuelita me diga, even if grandma begs me to go, I'm not gonna go. And I wasn't speaking Spanish. I wasn't. Thank you.